Hello and welcome to the weird, wacky but wonderful. Not for you. Okay, so it is, isn't it? Wow. Like wow. This is the first thing I'm filming for the new year. This, well done. I am absolutely loaded with cold.
Absolutely loaded with cold.
Right. Just video wacky enough here. Right. As I said, as I kick myself into gear on Theo's birthday, it is, that doesn't make no sense. Come on, let's do it. Come on, we can do it. Okay, welcome to the weird, wacky but wonderful for the Rocketeer. I will gradually go right downhill during this as my lamp wears off. It is snowing outside, it's horrible, and I've got cold for the first day off of the new year and the first thing I'm filming. Right, so yesterday I was trying not to spend any money, and if you check out my thing video, when it eventually gets made, when I finish it, Be More Geek again, I was like, I'm not buying anything, will you stop knocking me? I'm not buying anything. Of course I bought some of it, HMV. But yeah, again, I had a free, the thing is, I didn't technically buy two things, I bought one. Just one, because I had a free stamp card. So if you check out the unboxings, you'll know that what's came this way, the Titanics, the Sons of Anarchy, all these pop vinyls for Brit for Christmas, and I eventually had a freebie, so I was thinking, what's my freebie? And then I've seen another one, but you'll have to wait for the outtakes for the other one. So this was on my mind anyway, and I am fucking roasting now. Get it over and done with. I haven't cut my hair for this. You could strike a match on it. Mamma mia! I should have worn my new wrestling t-shirts. That was the last video I filmed. That was the last one of the new year. And this one, should I change my t-shirt?
Mamma mia!
There's another thing I forgot to mention. Last night, Brit pushed me out of bed and I've hurt my neck. So basically, that is knacking. So at any point in this video, you see me go, you know why. Okay, so you've got a hint of what it might be. What will be. Can I speak? Can I fuck? Will the sticker come off me? Maybes. So yeah, basically, the Rocketeer. Now, I've got some really fun memories of the Rocketeer. And, I need a hat. This week's retro videos, Rocketeer. May have done this one before in the past. Just grabbed it, love the artwork for this. It's awesome. Borrows a lot from Indiana Jones there. Great art cover. Now, recently I just got this on Blu-ray. And the Rocketeer has appeared on the channel before because I absolutely adore this Touchstone edition. It's been there all this time on the shelf. So this is like my top ones. My top VHSs I remember as a kid. They're all up there, and that is the Rocketeer. I love this. Obviously, Touchstone Pictures got nothing to do with Indiana Jones that I know of. I don't think Steven Spielberg's got any fingers in this pie. Let's have a double check. Joe Johnston. So there's definitely some form of connection there because Joe Johnston went on to direct Jurassic Park 3 and was there's Steven Spielberg's second-hand man on the Jurassic Parks. It also has James Horner's music, and it also is executive producer by Larry Franco, so it's a connection to The Thing as well. So you had all the big boys involved in this, and this artwork is stunning. So that's what I want to rant about here. Rocketeer, purple, up there with Indiana Jones. I didn't even see that before when I mentioned that. Flying across the top. Timothy Dalton, Jennifer Connelly, and Alan Eckhart are in this, as well as Paul Savanio from the Goodfellas, and Bill Campbell. Who's Bill Campbell? It's like one of them movies. It's like, where's Sam Jones gone? There's these movies in this time where they had an iconic front star and you just couldn't name anything else they've been into. Sam Jones, Flash Gordon, except for like Ted. What else was he in? Like him? He's probably been in loads. But Bill Campbell, what have you seen Bill Campbell in? No idea. Now, as at the time, I remember this because it was like a superhero. I wanted the pictures to see this. And it goes up there with Dick Tracy. Dick Tracy. Again, this is another Touchstone picture one, so these are pretty cool. Actually, Dick Tracy has fell into obscurity. Technically, Dick Tracy's now owned by Disney, I would say. But yeah, Dick Tracy everywhere, blue box, Touchstone pictures, you can tell they're originals. going landscape like that, one of the biggest ensemble casts in a superhero movie anyway. Disappeared though, only ever been available on Blu-ray as a steelbook and then disappeared. Soundtrack's just recently been released, but we're talking about The Rocketeer. But again, the reason why I mentioned Dick Tracy, all the big heads and all that, like William Forsythe with a flat head, William Forsythe or Bill, whatever, all the flat heads. The guy in this, he's not on the back, but the big guy comes, where's the rocket? Like, you are terrifying, and it's a PG. So you are too terrifying for a PG. I'm just glancing, it still is a PG, but yeah. And then the whole blimp thing, the Nazis are involved, and then they're all sharply dressed. Where's the rocket? Yep. Sharply dressed. My head got bigger, his head got smaller. One thing or the other. Yeah, but yeah, they're all like dead suits. It's set in noir times. It's got this massive noir look, and it's got a father kinship with Bill and Alan Eckhart. And basically, it's all about that. I mean, there's these vintage videos where they're showing you what the Nazis are going to be up to, and they're showing you like how the Rocket Man's going to be taken over, and all these vintage. They're mint. But yeah, it's bringing some awareness back there. So yeah, Timothy Dalton, just coming off the back end of playing James Bond, becomes the bad guy, and he's like he's like the Errol Flynn, and he's like the cream of the crop of Hollywood, and basically he's about to turn on the dark side. Meanwhile, this rocket goes missing, and the stunt guy who's stunt doubling for a clown, yeah, a clown. As I said, clown. I've seen these two guys just staring at me on the shelf, but yeah. This suit, have I grown? Have I generally grown? Like, what is going on here? I'm like from Little Murray from Escape Patrol. Anyway, off that rant. Now, if you haven't seen it, after all that waffle, get it watched. As I say, like, basically, there's a kinship. They find this rocket, and the guy's like, I want to be a pilot. And basically, the ship's just broke. They're not a ship, it's a plane. The plane is just broke. Well done, Stephen. And basically, he finds this rocket. So he's like, I'm going to fly this rocket. And Alan Eckhart's like, proper there. Now, it spoils this. It also, at the time, it quickly reminds me of Masters of the Universe. I've seen all these films at a very strong age as a kid. Strong age! Wow! Where's the script? Blame the cold. Let's blame the cold. Let's blame the cold for my stupid, unscripted rant. As I said, when I remember Alan Eckhart hiding in the little cafe, I remember, like, just again, it blurs with Masters of the Universe at that time with Dick Tracy with the creepy faces. We've got some blurring going. So yeah, anyway, he's like, oh, I want to try this suit. And again, for the time, reprojection, little CGI, little models, and all this kind of weird stuff. It's quite funny. So they steal a mascot locally and he flies along. That's pretty cool. He then, just for this video, this says XL. I was going to put my leather jacket on. What is going on? I'm meant to be losing weight, not growing. Hang on. This is my attempt to look like fucking the Rocketeer here. Right. So he's got this tight suit on like that. It seems like a good idea. I wish I cut my hair for this though. He then attaches to the rocket at the back. Can you believe I've just got this on all by myself? Oh, danger. And there's the washing machine. And then he gets himself a helmet because he needs a helmet to steer. Ah, me neck. Yeah, he needs a helmet to steer. And there we go, he's the Rocketeer. Then he goes off. He has no idea how to control it, and awareness comes. Now it's all set in noir, remember, so it's all like, ooh, you know, media. Flying man, save everyone. Whew. I had a cold to begin with, and that hasn't been washed in 20 years. Right. Beard, masking tape, epic failure. So yeah, where are we going with this rant? Right, do I look like the Rocketeer for now? No, yes, washing machine, yes, no. So that's the original cover on VHS, which has been rewound and Rock's Touchstone. So they got acquired like Roger Rabbit and stuff like that. You must remember the little logo along the bottom. There's always some good memories of that. Now, this has been absorbed by Disney, so it should be on Disney Plus. And if you haven't seen The Rocketeer, come on. There's rumours of a remake or even a reboot. I think it was well done for the time. But before we got to DVD and Blu-ray, that is a great cover, right? Really good. And the Laserdisc went a bit different. I was creeping down there and it's just been a harsh cut. So there's the Laserdisc, £3 from Saw Thumbs in York, 2 thumbs up. So there's no Indiana Jones there. Exciting theatrical trailer included. So get ready, the trailer's on it. So yes, keep the little Rocketeer man just there. Again, this is Bill Campbell, he's the star. It's Raiders of the Lost Ark meets Top Gun. High flying entertainment, frills and funs, buckle up, hang on tight, a blast. So yeah, 109 minutes, quite a long time, Let's have a look inside. This Laserdisc has had better, oh god it has, look at that. Hear the washing machine going. This could have actually been a Horicon one. It's a double Laserdisc, wow. Did not know that. Look at this. Walt Disney Home Video. Well, they shouldn't have been putting that on a Laserdisc, should they? Someone's going to be, he fingered a Laserdisc. I say, come on, man. This is a weird, wacky, but wonderful. Laser rot's a big thing, but yeah, double Laserdisc. Did not realise that was a double Laserdisc for the Rocketeer. Love the font on there. So yeah, it was released like that, and then Disney released it like that. So it's a very similar cover, and I think it's such a shame. And Disney's been added on the top, and the washing machine's going. Even though the Disney though don't treat it as one of their classics, where Roger Rabbit might creep in with red blocks and smashing through the wall. That's another cover they brought out on that. So I'm a big fan of the Rocketeer. This only got 1 disc edition. It's got no extra features whatsoever. So the trailer's gone, and it's 109 minutes. So that's actually a minute longer. Is that the time it takes you to turn over the discs in between? But yeah, such a shame. Again, if you haven't seen it, check it out, Disney Plus. But why the big commotion about all this about the Rocketeer? Well, obviously there'll be a jump cut when I'm trying to get really untangled.
Okay, so what did I buy from Be More Geek?
Dun dun dun, the Rocketeer. Available only at 2021 summer convention. It wasn't much of a summer convention. So yeah, this is kind of like popped out there, no pun intended. And this seems to be from the same guy. I got stuff like Bob from What About Bob, and all these ones that creeped up recently where they all came in vinyl protectors, Sons of Anarchy as well, stuff like that. This one's a lot easier to open than the last ones I got. Jesus. Now what I thought unique about this is he's a flying one, and I don't have many of the ones where they're posed. I think they always look a bit weird, but yeah, he's meant to be hanging from string. Hello. He's had his head glued on. There's something loose in there, like loose inside my head. But yeah, there he is, the Rocketeer. And he stands, he's got like this thing. Now he's been kind of glued in, I think, as well. But I have a plan for my Rocketeer. Are you ready for this? It's all in the reflexes. More tape needed.
Oh yeah, we're going there.
3, 2, 1, lift off! So yeah, you wanted a weird, wacky, fun, wonderful, you got it. Okay, so thanks for watching this. There will probably be some outtakes, but again, going into the new there, this is the kind of stuff I want to kind of do, rather than just go, oh, look at this, and Carl McSorley going, you made too much racket when you got the box. Sorry, Carl. But, sorry, Carl, I must have made that much racket considering Carl's half deaf. But yeah, it's more like going forward, new stuff, carnage everywhere. But yeah, see you in the outtakes.
Now who's smiling? Now who's smiling? Now who's smiling? Now who's smiling?
So, outtake number 1, the Rocketeer now gets a face on as I stand on a carrier bag underneath my feet. And yeah, the Rocketeer, that's again, I could justify him. He was free. Let me just pull him a bit forward there. He looks awesome hovering. Again, being that high up on the shelf, you can't see him. But amazing artwork, Lost. Don't get us wrong, that isn't too bad. It isn't. But again, that's just so many good memories. Next outtake. On a scale of 1 to 10, how bad do I feel? I don't feel as bad as I did last night. I literally just got home and just went to bed. That ill. But yeah, Rocketeer, definitely probably one for the podcasts. As I say, I don't need to do any research. As I say, it's got no additional features. 1 disc, 109 minutes. But yeah, a lot of good memories for it. A lot of good memories for it. But yeah, next outtake.
You've got it.
No, don't have it. I've got Iron Man.
That's it.
Yeah. Classic VHS artwork. Sorry about the lighting. And this is the final outtake, just like that. Right, I'm just about to tidy all this stuff up and then get ready for my new Independence Day 2. Bit of a rant. So make sure you check that out. All the best for New Year, since it's the first one I'm filming in the New Year. Like, share and subscribe to Lonely Tree Entertainment. Goodbye for now.
Let's sing together. Da, 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 da.
Yeah. Forgot about the outtake, didn't I? I said goodbye and all that. What else is in the box? It is Oscar the Grouch. And a quite expensive pop vinyl, actually. I was a massive fan of Sesame Street as a kid because I was told I had dyslexia, which, again, looking back now, I was probably misdiagnosed. I mean, I can spell, but I do drop some clangers like you normally do. And it's the whole, like, the right hand and the left hand and the right eye and the left eye kind of thing. Depending on, because most of my family's left-handed, I'm right-handed, whatever. You know, I do get to the end of a line of a book and then start reading it. So I've got a book just handy here. So I'll be like... and it is quite hard to follow, so it's one of those things. I don't know. Whatever, off that round. But yeah, I was a massive fan, and it was weird because I seen Oscar the Grouch and there was a yellow one for £10. I was like, oh, but Oscar's green? It was like another Comic-Con exclusive. My car's called Oscar. I've got Oscar the Grouch, little air freshener that's been in since the last 4 cars I've had, and it's just my mascot. There's an internal joke, but I'm not the godfather. I'm talking about Papa Shango there, so there is a really funny thing which I'm not going to enclose on this video, small people might realise. But there, boom, Oscar the Grouch, part of Sesame Street. He is coming out of his box, so he's going to live in the editing room on the shelf. As I said, he's quite a small pop vinyl for £23. He spins, trash can on the lid, reminds me of Green and Dog Dougal, another childhood thing. Scram, you know, it's Grouchy on top of there, but again, Sesame Street was a massive thing. As stuff just creeped around and stuff like that. But yeah, Oscar the Grouch is meant to be the end of the outtakes for the Rocketeer. Thanks for watching. Goodbye for now. Hello and welcome to the very end of the Rocketeer video. I'm putting this in the Rocketeer video because I was standing here, right? Standing right here, and it's been nearly 3 weeks. A week ago, I started to finally edit it and then ran out of time, so it's been a week since I've even looked at it, and I'm like, right, all I've got to do is tuck the end in so I can chuck this in the end, and then justify the more pop vinyls I bought since then. So yeah, I ended up with Man-Thing and Swamp Thing. I'm starting to watch Swamp Thing and always love Man-Thing. Man-Thing's a lost Marvel movie. Everyone talks about the Marvel movies. Have you seen Man-Thing? What's Man-Thing? Honestly, it's creepy as hell when he comes out the swamp. I'm going to get you. So, if you haven't seen Man-Thing, check it out. But I got them two together. Again, Be More Geek. Hashtag blame Carl from Be More Geek. You know, pretty cool. He's a knucklehead. I didn't realise that. Heavy pop vinyl mind. So I got them two. You know, part of the DC, Marvel kind of crossover. And thank you very much to Carl from Be More Geek, because I finally got Lloyd on his bike. So now I have Lloyd and Harry. The guys from Be More Geek had kept us a Lloyd, but I kind of had to have them. Massive box mine for that. Wow, I just chucked. Don't worry, there's an outtake. I've just fucking absolutely hired Harry across the room. But you talk about that little bike, a massive box for that. So you think that would be it? No, when I look around, I managed to pick up Red Miller. Obviously Mandy, Nicolas Cage. Hummed and hard ages at work about having a Nicolas Cage pop vinyl, because I need a Nicolas Cage pop vinyl. I don't really, but you know, Nicolas Cage is the bomb. And when I seen it in red, I was like, oh, I know there's a Chase version of the girl, but I'm not too fussed about it. I do have some Mandy stuff. I've got like the weird VHS they brought out for it. I've kept him in his box at the moment. As I say, at work he was cheap and then cheap. I could have gone for £7 at work, but I opted to get that for £15 because I think it's just bitching in red. So that was that. Then I got this at Asda. It is a Venom Jack the Lantern. I thought he was going to glow in the UV light. He doesn't. He's a wobblehead, but he surprised me by Mr. Pumpkinhead, the classic character from the Better FA series. Didn't find a home in the editing room, so he ended up here on a shelf next to that. Did see, if you're watching the video when this guy comes along, I did see a neon version of this guy, Godzilla, to go with me Neon Kong, but I'm not paying 50 quid for that. Sorry, Be More Geek, no way. So I'm happy to have that because that only cost us 15 quid brand new. He sits on the shelf, you can see there. Now there was that. Is any in the other room? There is one more, but I now have to walk behind the camera. I did pick up this guy yesterday. An Axel Foley. I've got 2 Axel Foleys now, but this is obviously, he was only £7. But the bananas, he actually sits behind or stands behind Ice Cube in his little lowrider car pop vinyl, whereas the other Eddie Murphy sticks behind that. Carl McSorley gives me loads of grief because I mentioned, and I think I'm justified a little bit, that Winston looks like Eddie Murphy, and obviously Eddie Murphy's meant to play Winston. It literally does look like the shape mould. Wow, he's massive compared to him though. That's the average size pop vinyl. Christ, how big did they morph them? But yeah, I think that's all the pop vinyls I bought. Oh, we did buy the Up House, but that's Brit's video. Let me do me. Even though I bought it. £140 for an Up House with balloons. Mentalism. But yeah, I don't think there's any more in the other room. I want to say there is. I want to say there's one haunting us. So I'll jump cut. Right, there's the Up House. Downstairs, the box was actually just on the floor, and there's Oscar the Grouch. He was trying to get off my head. I bought Oscar. Who did I buy with Oscar the Grouch? Hey God, I've got to stop buying these pop vinyls, man. I'm literally running out of space. That was a fucking Rocketeer, wasn't it? That was the other outtake. Okay, so that was the Up box. Thanks for watching this. Goodbye for now.